chances are you simply aren't calling your prospects enough. How much is enough? That I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm also going to help you with your mindset about it. We're going to talk about why it's not a bad thing to reach out to somebody more than once, and how you're actually not bothering them, you're helping them. Hey you guys, I'm Jeff Burlingame, professional mentor for Two Brain Business, and you're watching this on the Two Brain Business YouTube channel. Consider subscribing. We've got a huge catalog of videos here designed to help you become better as an entrepreneur and move you closer to personal wealth. So if you're interested in that type of growth, be sure to subscribe, smash a like in this video, and ring that notification bell so you can see when we drop more content. All right, so let's get into this. How many times should you call a prospect before you give up on them? And I'm using that terminology on purpose because if you only call them once and they don't answer, you've given up on them. They need your help. They've reached out to you for a reason. They became a lead in your system for a reason. You should call them again and again and again until you get a hold of them. Until they say, please don't call me anymore. Or they say, I'd be happy to book that appointment. Thank you for calling me. Here's the deal, you guys. You're not interrupting their life. You're not bugging them. You're not bothering them. You're not a telemarketer, because a telemarketer is somebody who calls a random person who is not a lead in their system for the purpose of selling them something they do not need. You are calling a person who has become a lead in your system because they want the service that you're offering, and the service that you're offering fits their needs. Service that you're offering helps them. Why would we feel bad about that? Why would we be concerned with interrupting their life, bothering them? You're not doing that. You're calling to help them, not out of the blue to sell them some extended car warranty that they don't need and probably can't use, and it's borderline, criminal activity. You're not doing those things. You're offering something that they want. They asked you for it. So how many times can you call them before it's too many times? I've got a magic number for you. It's 10. 10 times. That's right. And here's the trick. I want to walk you guys through this. There are 10 contact points before you give up on a lead. And when I say give up on a lead this time, I just mean stop calling them for a little while. I don't mean give up on them entirely as a person or a potential prospect in your business. What I actually mean is that you shift them into a long-term lead nurture campaign, which should be like an email funnel that sends them an email once a month, so you're still in front of them. If you guys haven't heard this before, Chris Cooper shares a story in his books, as well as at many seminars that he's spoken at, where he talks about a prospect who was in his lead funnel for over 9 years before they finally came in and bought. So don't give up on people, ever. Continuously put them in front of your content so that they have an opportunity to potentially purchase your services at a point in time in which they are ready. So let's get back to those 10 contacts and how we're going to do this. The strategy is this. You're going to contact them 10 times in 3 days. Day 1, they become a lead in your system. Within 5 minutes to maximal 1 hour, you are going to call them. If they do not answer, you're going to hang up, and you're gonna call them again within the next 5 minutes. That is called a double dial. No voicemails. Nobody listens to voicemails. So double dial, then if they don't answer the second time, hang up, send them a text. So it's not actually a call, right? As we walk through this, you're gonna see we actually end up calling them about 6 or 7 times, and we text them 3 times. Send them a text because some people will respond more to text than they do to voice call. But if I were you, I'd rather get them on a voice call, because as we've mentioned in previous videos, 7% of communication occurs through words, text, email, writing. 38% of communication occurs through our voice, tone, inflection. And you can't do that with your text, so I'd highly recommend that you try to get them on the phone. It'll just be more effective. After that text, that's it for today. 3 points of contact. Tomorrow, we do it all again. So 24 hours later, call, hang up, call again, hang up, text. By this point, they've probably responded to you. But if they haven't, the next day you do the same thing. Day 3, call, hang up, text. After that text, if they don't respond in the next 24 hours, send one more call with a voicemail that says something along the lines of this, which would be a takeaway close. Hey, Mrs. Jones, Jeff here with Jeff's Gym. Doesn't seem like right now is the best time for you to get started with the amazing opportunity we have in front of you. Again, you contacted us with interest about our 6-week challenge program, and we've been trying to contact you for the last 3 days, but we haven't been able to get a hold of you. So again, totally fine if you're not ready to take advantage of this opportunity. We're gonna go ahead and move you to our email list where you can still get valuable information and maybe take action on that at home. But when you are ready to get started with an amazing coach, amazing program, and an amazing community, be sure to call us back at this number. You're essentially just letting them know that you're not gonna contact them via the phone anymore. You'll have them on an email list, but you have to say there's gonna be a lot of value in that, and they can opt out, obviously, because all email lists at this point in time have a double opt-in requirement. So once you put them on that list, they can remove themselves. So totally fine. I can't tell you how surprised I was by how many people actually called me back after a voicemail like that. So be sure to leave that voicemail. It's the only voicemail I recommend leaving, and it's only at the 10th contact that you actually leave that. All right, you guys, so there's the strategy to use. Keep in mind, again, we are not interrupting someone's life. Just because they don't answer doesn't mean they don't want to answer. You are not the center of the universe, they are. They are the star of the show. They are Truman on the Truman Show. Anything could be happening. They're scrambling to get food from the person at Arby's in the delivery window and hand it to their kids. Their kid just threw up in a car seat. Their dog just peed on the rug. They got into a fender bender. Or they're just preoccupied with all the things that they have to get done today on their to-do list, and they see your number come up and they say, I'm busy. How many times have you done that? I've done that. I did that today. I was shopping at Lowe's, got a very important phone call, had to ignore it because I was trying to finish the trip. And then I called that person back right afterwards. So again, just because they don't answer the first time, don't lose faith. And also stop feeling bad when you call them more than once. And also, don't worry about what time of day you call them. Everybody eats at different times of the day. You're not interrupting dinner just because it's 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. You don't know when dinner is. If you call them and they say you're interrupting dinner, or they say they're busy right now, don't ask when is a better time to call you back. Just introduce yourself real quick. Hey, Mrs. Jones, it's Jeff with Jeff's Gym. I was just calling because you showed interest in our program and you asked for more information. So if now is not a good time, can I talk to you at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight? Which time's better for you? 7. Great. Call you back at 7. Thank you so much. Talk soon. Everybody has 10 to 15 seconds to have that conversation right there, and you will call them back at a better time, but you need to suggest 2 to 3 time slots that work for both you and hopefully them, rather than saying, when would be a better time? Do you know a better time? Can I call you back this afternoon? They're gonna say anything to get out of this conversation and it's over, right? So suggest some times, it'll help you out a ton. All right, you guys, hopefully this video was helpful and hopefully you got some things you can take action on right this second, or that your team can take action on right this second. Keep in mind there's a ton of more amazing videos on this channel, so be sure to subscribe, smash the like, and ring that notification bell so you can see when we drop more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.